playing being. Hi, how you doing? And today we're watching Angel season. Oh gosh, I don't I don't remember. I'm gonna get this right this time. And I'm gonna actually click the right one also. So, Allie clicking the right episode challenge. Hashtag impossible. Okay, so hello, following being. Hi, how you doing? And today we're watching Angel season 3, episode 15. If you don't already know, I messed up my entire watch list and my how I'm supposed to watch it because I messed up the Buffy thing. So I think we're watching 4 Angel episodes now because I accidentally skipped one of the Buffy episodes that was in the middle of all that. So we get to watch Buffy Angel episode 15 through 18, and then we'll go back to Buffy because of my horrible mistake. So apologies about that, but regardless, I'm excited to get into Angel because what the fuck is this? We already had a 3 episode chunk. So I'm like, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna get some Halt stuff? What's gonna happen? I'm so excited. And like I said in the last video, for Angel, which let's talk about the last one I don't remember having any big discussions. I am pretty sure I got a bunch of comments that were like, I normally skip this episode, but this one, it's actually a lot more fun than I remember, which, totally understandable. It was kind of a connectory type episode. If you remember the whole prophecy, oh, Angel's destined to kill his child, you don't really need to watch this episode, especially if you're not really, if you don't care about, those sort of relationships. I just love Angel, so, just seeing him, oh god, he's so different than when we first met him. So, getting to see more of his emotion and, how he feels, immaculate. So, I'll take it. That's, stuff that I love. So, yeah, anyways, I don't think I got any other comments, really. Oh, someone did make a comment that was I made a comment during that video where I was the whole Fred, Gunn, and Wesley, love triangle seems a little it feels very weird because I see them more as a family, so just seeing all of them just be all up in their business, it's that's weird. And someone made a comment that's funny because I see that with Cordy and Angel, and it's very strange for me to see them try and be shipped together. So I'm you know what? I get it. All around, I get it. Which I also was not expecting so many different types of ships. Some people were oh my god, I love Angel and Cordy, or some people were oh, I don't really care for them, but this is fun episode, or I do ship Cordy and Fred over or not Fred, Gunn. Cordy and Fred could be cute too, but Cordy and Gunn, a lot of people shipped, which I did too. The second season, when he was first introduced, or when he was on the show, I really shipped them. I really thought that was gonna happen, and then they never gave us any little scenes with them. So I was okay, I'll take it. I'll take my hint. They're not gonna happen. But there were some people that did. They still kind of see that more, which again in season 2, definitely fucking see that one episode. What was it? Was that old gang of mine? I forget. It's the episode where Gunn. It's a Gunn-centric episode of season 2. And, Cordy is, with him for most of the episode. I was are they setting up something? But no. But yeah, and then some people, Fred and Wes, they see you more, which I do, but, whatever. Anyways, there's a lot of ship stuff happening. And, yeah, it was very interesting to see your guys' inputs and, how you guys feel about it. So, yeah, regardless, this episode, I'm excited to see if we get any Halt stuff because it's kind of been put on the back burner a tiny bit. So I would love if this episode or the next 3 episodes dived into it and was yes, let's get Halts. And again, I'm not sure if they're going to give us a little bit and then he's going to come back later on. I feel the show doesn't really do that a whole lot. So I'm intrigued to see how that plays out. And also, with the whole Cordy, the end scene of the last episode, it seemed like Angel was yeah, Cordy, go on vacation, leave us for a bit. So, I swear to God, if I don't see Cordy in this episode, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'd rather us have a little time jump and then Cordy come back than to just not have Cordy in an episode, because let's face it, Cordy is the backbone of Angel Investigations. So, without her, I feel like Angel Investigations would go down in flames. And I think my evidence for that is season 1 finale, when that did happen, I believe, when Cordy was in the hospital. I believe that's how it happened, so that is my evidence for Cordy. She should never leave Angel Investigations, because it'll blow up. Literally and metaphorically. So anyways, without further ado, I'm just gonna get into it because I talk too much. So yeah, let's get into it.
You gotta admire the loyalty. All night here, hitting the books, logging serious alone time, delving into the secret mysteries of... Man, Wesley needs a life.
I wonder if he found anything new about Connor.
Don't touch that.
He's like, no one must know.
What time is it?
Time for Wesley to wakey wakey.
Stop.
Isn't that right, Connor?
I must have lost track of the time. Go home.
Road to hell, right?
So, Wes, you find any answers in all these stuffy books?
He's like, ha ha ha. Angel, you're so funny.
So have we heard anything from Cordelia recent?
Do you want to see
God
Connor do something
fucking
cool?
damn it.
I'm teaching him how to die.
Don't.
Okay. Okay, dream. Enough. Wake up. Wake up. Oh.
Running out of time. Running out of time.
Fuck.
Morning, Wes.
So is there a time crunch? Does he know the time crunch, or? I wish prophecies were, give us a little something. So 1, it looks like Cordy might not be in this episode. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. I need to see her. I am looking forward, if we do get it, if just like one scene with like Holtz, I would love to see like the build up, or maybe they're gonna go the route of like next time we see him, he has like an army of people,
Mr. Dad, check me in. I'm Mr. Dad.
Why did Wesley go with him? He's just the entire time he's like, you are going to kill him. Mr. Dad is gonna kill Connor.
Yes, I've been working on a particularly difficult translation.
That's what we're calling it.
During your exam, you didn't notice anything abnormal about him, did you?
Wes,
That is
what kind of
a
question is
question.
that?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, your son is just fine.
Oh shit. Wait. Wait. Okay, I thought Angel was gonna come back and like be like, ooh, let me get a little sippy sip. Yo, what?
Except that would just be high-tech robbery.
Yeah.
I memorized Cordelia's credit card number.
Oh, low-tech robbery.
Angel, no.
30 bitty hockey sticks. How cute is this? Huh? Seriously.
Stop.
Things have been a little slow since Cordelia and the Gruselug went on vacation. Learn how to ride a bike. I want to help him pick out a tux
God.
for senior prom.
Oh God, how
wait
can you
to see
tell
what it's
this
gonna
man?
I know that's mushy, but he makes me so happy. Taking it all the way to the crease. Whoa.
This wouldn't have happened with Cordy there.
Yeah, this isn't regulation size.
Is this Angel Investigations?
Stop.
I need your help.
They didn't show her walking in, so I'm just
Monday
imagining
night,
her standing
my
there
son
the entirety of them
snuck
doing
out of the
that.
house. I was afraid of my own son. And then he just went up in flames.
If you let him in, he would have killed you.
To turn him back.
When somebody becomes a vampire, there's no turning back. No matter how much you want to believe, there's some part of him you can save. All that's left is an evil thing.
don't know what to do.
Wesley Wyndham Price heads the staff at Angel Investigations, doles out assignments, specializes in reference and research.
Oh
This
my
woman
god!
is Fred. Finally, Charles Gunn, big, very strong, could be a former
Fuck it up!
opponent.
Fuck
Though
it up!
seems to
Oh
be
my
a bit
god, yes!
impulsive.
I love it!
Maybe a
Oh my god, the
better.
pan over? Oh! So fucking good!
Aubrey.
Thanks, boss.
That was such a cool reveal.
I don't understand. How can these people work for a vampire?
I once made a pact with a demon.
So you could get to Angelus.
He's like, let's not judge them.
Things aren't always black and white, Justine. Good and evil.
What about Angelus?
He's evil.
He's like, him, however, black and white. He's evil.
I knew you were meant for this. We need to get moving. Events are happening even quicker than I could have hoped.
Thank God. I'm starting to get bored.
Oh my god.
It's only Sajan.
Only, Sarjan? See, that's the trouble with you, Holtz. You'd only done what you... Can we have a little privacy here? You owe me a dead vampire.
Yes, well, how should I put this? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. That's what you'll do. It's all you can do. Or else you wouldn't have brought me here.
Him just being like, I didn't think that far.
You're a coward. And I bet Caroline would agree. You remember her, don't you? Your dead wife? Mother of your dead kids? You can't kill me.
But I can trap your dimensional essence in a Rasikian urn. Wonderful devices,
sorry,
the
what?
urns.
This isn't over, Holtz.
He's like, and with that, I'm out.
I know it.
I was thinking maybe you could call Aubrey. She's real attractive and her paperwork says she's single. She probably needs a friend.
Fred,
She just lost her son?
we're not here to date. We're here to do a job.
What? That, okay.
Are they taking care of you? No, Mom, this is Lila. You called Lila. Do you need anything?
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Do you need money?
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna have to call you back.
No, wow, how'd he do that? No screaming and terror?
so-
You 21st century types are so jaded.
Yes, Jean Martin. I'm imagining that Holt isn't working fast enough for you, which leads me to believe you think my firm could expedite the process.
She's like,
More or
honey,
less.
trust me, we've
I
tried.
hate to disappoint you, but Wolfram and Hart's official policy is to let Angel live until he becomes useful. Is there some other way we can help you?
I need the blood of Angel's son.
Got it.
Got it? What do you mean, got it? How'd you get it?
Swiped it from his doctor's office.
Oh,
I don't know what
so
good it'll
she's
do you,
with
though.
Wolfram
Boys in the
Hart,
lab
okay.
looked it over, said it was utterly run-of-the-mill.
But yeah, I thought the woman that swiped the blood was working for Holtz, but Wolfram and Hart.
Actually, this was my job. Wes never said to bring you along. Probably wanted me out and about so he could chat up my girl.
Wesley wouldn't do that. I'm your girl?
He said something to you, didn't he? You stood up to him and said, we're two adults, and what we do with our personal lives is none of his business, right?
Oh, you bet I didn't.
Maybe I'm greedy, but I want it all. The great girl and the great job. I don't care what Wesley says, but I'm not giving up either without a fight.
I have to leave the office for a while.
Wes, what's going on?
He's like,
You've been on edge
cute
for
baby,
days.
I have to leave.
You're a good friend. Isn't he?
I'm so stressed out. Oh,
I'm getting a tingle.
okay.
I thought we were gonna try to keep that out
Yeah,
of the
eat up.
workplace.
Not that kind of tingle.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Let's finish this now.
we're not supposed to be doing this.
One of the directors was like, you know, it'd be really cool doing this on a like a fair kind of thing. Oh, I love it. Yes. What a setting. Jesus, there's a lot. Yay, love it. Well, you gotta analyze how she fights. Well, didn't Spike do that in like season 2 or something? Let's fucking go.
This must be it.
At least it's not a double meat palace.
There's supposed to be a statue.
Mangasek Loa,
Oleg.
and open the gates of truth.
No. Shut up. Okay.
How dare you call on the Loa?
Begging for answers to questions only your power can reveal.
You have answers, human.
I strongly dislike
Search
this.
now, only for the question.
I hate how emotive it is.
Will Angel really kill his son as it says in the prophecies?
Give us the answers.
But it cannot be stopped.
It has to be stopped.
There must be a way.
I hate the way it's moving. Oh my god.
Your insolence is displeasing.
When will this happen?
The first port's end will shake the earth. The second will burn the air. The last will turn the sky to blood.
That was one of the most bizarre scenes I have ever seen. A cartoon hamburger giving us information about a
Not on
prophecy.
your best day. Bye.
Lila.
Would it impress you if I told you I invented daylight savings time?
Great, uninvented.
Are you afraid of him?
Nah.
And what are you afraid of?
Where does the time go? So, when does this plan go into effect?
It's already started.
Oh jeez. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt your staring. You looked really into it.
Aubrey, I didn't hear you come in.
It might have been too late for Timothy, but at least those monsters will never get a chance to take someone else's son.
Monsters. I don't recall mentioning there were more than one.
Ooh, catch her in a lie. Catch her in a lie.
I know it's none of my business, but are you okay? I mean, no offense, but you look a little rough around the edges.
I'm not sleeping.
Yeah,
very
who
well.
wouldn't take offense to that?
To be perfectly honest with you,
Man.
I could use a friend right now.
Man.
You're good. I like the lonely thing.
What?
Yeah. Lonely.
Yes! Let's fucking go.
They could have been killed.
But they weren't. Your friends are still alive.
Let's
My
get
little
it.
boy,
Let's get it.
I'm sorry about your son.
Is that how Holtz found you? Because of what happened to
Oh,
your
so
son?
that still happened? But now she's working with him? Oh,
You're
now I
right,
feel a little bad.
Holtz is one of the good guys. He has every right to hate me.
Wow. Okay, so her story was still, like, true, but... Oh, fuck! God damn it!
Hey.
There's number 1 on the checklist. Check it off. Head run on your bingo cards. Get it off. Fuck!
Of course, I am rather annoyed you allowed yourself to be followed.
Don't blame her. I would have found you eventually.
Let's fucking go! Let's go!
Send a message to Angelus.
Maybe. Or perhaps you could lie on the floor.
Road
and
Demon
beg
Hunter
for
at your service!
You're fighting the wrong man.
Angelus.
No, Angel. He's not Angelus anymore. He's a good man.
He's not even.
I just love Les.
Nevertheless, he has a soul now.
Yes, that he might know the pain that he's inflicted on his countless victims.
Oh, he does.
Brilliant.
Here I thought it was a simple blood vendetta when what you really want is to protect Angel's son.
You don't believe me?
Not sure really. It could be the low, scary voice that's giving me trouble.
When I put my son's body into the ground, I had to open the coffin just to know that he really was in there. You also may discover than a child's coffin, Mr. Wyndham Price. It weighs nothing.
Jeez. Oh, this episode. I'm in awe.
You feeling okay?
Yeah.
What's up with this now?
What if we can't manage it all? The job, the romance, emotions are tricky. That sense of doing good, of waking up in the morning and making the world safer. If we have to, I choose you.
Why did you say it like that, my guy? Oh my god. Jesus, these two.
Wesley's a good man. He'll do the right thing. He always does.
Oh no, is he gonna like work with both of them now? If that is an angle that the show's gonna go, I'm just saying.
Love can be a terrible thing.
I used to think that. I thought love was something that swallowed you whole, ripped you up inside. But, you know, what I feel for Connor, even that fear, Wes, it's not terrible. It's beautiful.
Oh god. How do you tell this man that he is destined to kill his son? You can't.
What's so funny?
Okay.
Life.
He's like, this is just fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did I say about Angel Investigations going up in flames because Cordy is not there? I'm just saying. Oh no, not. Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. Sorry.
Oh my god. Oh.
Earthquake. Fire. Blood.
Okay, it wasn't air, it was
Thought
fire.
we were gonna be trapped in there. At least I would have had something to snack on.
Okay, the last line was a little much. Lisa would have had a little snack. Holy shit. Oh. That was so fucking good. And I cannot believe the fucking joke I made at the beginning where if Cordy's not there, Angel Investigations is gonna go up in flames, and it fucking does. I'm just saying, even more evidence that Cordy should never leave. So this one was called Loyalty. I really like that. I really like that title. Ooh. Because it has like 3 main storylines, all of them having to do with like, what side are you on, you know, with the Angel Investigations, and then the Holtz gang, and then Lila. Oh. Written by Mir Smith and directed by James Constner. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mir Smith, you blew this one out of the park. This was so good. Oh my god, the last one she did was Birthday. Honey, you are on a roll. You are on the roll of a lifetime. I love this. Okay, I need to settle down, but I don't even know where to begin. I literally don't know where to begin because there's just so much. Okay, so like I said in the episode, I was like, you know, I hope we get Holtz, you know, at least one little scene, you know, I'd love to see like, you know, the progression and like the build up of Holtz. And then I was like, well, maybe they're gonna like, you know, all come back and then like he's gonna have like a huge army and like that's gonna be like, you know, the big reveal. But this episode was like both. We get a big reveal. He has so many people. He has people trying to, you know, go on the inside of Angel Investigations, get more information. That fucking scene where Aubrey is with them, telling her story, you know, trying to get them to, you know, obviously go and, you know, get set up for like an ambush. But after that, it just switch, and it goes to the clip of Aubrey in front of Holtz and everyone, like explaining. Oh my god, I want to watch that again. That was so fucking good. Oh my god, and just like the editing too. Oh my god, the editor, whoever you were, like the subtle, like her starting to talk before it fully cuts to the next clip. She goes, Wesley Wyndham Price heads the staff at Angel Investigations. And then it's, you know, obviously during that line, it skips over. And then it's just like a nice pan. Oh my god. And then we get to see, you know, Holtz, we know. And then we get to see the other lady that we know. I forget her name. I'm sorry. I fucking love it. Oh my god. And like them trying to like figure out, like Angel Investigation, trying to figure out like what they are and like who are the people that like work there. So fucking good. Oh my god. Okay. So there is so much about this episode. I'm gonna just try and go storyline by storyline and like go throughout the entire thing. So firstly, the first scene was with Wesley, and you know, he had his whole nightmare of, you know, obviously Angel having a little snacky snack named Connor. And that was just, I don't know, little nightmare sequences like that, they sometimes bug me because I'm like, it's so obvious, but I think that was a really good beginning because that is like a real fear for Wes, and like that's always going to be in the back of his mind, like, holy shit, he could kill his child. So I really liked the beginning. I liked the cold opening for it. And then they go to the hospital, or the, like, you know, pediatrician, I guess. And they get a little checkup, and then I just love the little things throughout this episode just to build it up. And like with this, we had the lady steal the blood, and then we see Angela, and I assumed, I don't know if it was meant to be like this, I don't know if everyone assumed it like this, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh god, what the fuck? Oh, maybe she's working with Holtz, and like that's the whole thing. But no, that was with Wolfram and Hart. I love it. So, oh my god. Ugh. So fucking good. And also just like Angel this episode, I mean this entire, like, since the baby's been born. Oh. Him like giving pointers to like the other moms about like how to like help with the baby, like trying to sleep, and oh god. Oh no. Oh, I'm in pain. Yeah, then Angel orders like hockey stuff, which I love. Then what else happens with Wes? Oh, and then he has like a scene with Fred, which, okay, so I feel like this argument is pretty valid. Obviously, I like drama and I like relationships, so like I'm gonna be a little bit of a hypocrite right here because I do love shipping characters, but in this sort of work, it is a little hard to do relationships because, you know, it gets in the way of fighting and stuff, and like, you know, where, you know, your head's at when you're like fighting vampires and stuff. We had this sort of thing in the Supernatural fandom. Oh my god, it was such a big debate. It was such a big debate for so long. We were like, oh my god, should Dean and Sam, should have, you know, regular wives, and then, you know, then we would see like a Hunter and we'd be like, oh my god, maybe they could get together because, you know, they're in the lifestyle together, and then 3 episodes later it's gonna be like, you know, they part ways because one of them's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't focus when I'm around you, and I need to focus when I'm fighting demons and stuff. And so for me, I always thought having a partner in the lifestyle of like fighting demons and stuff, I think that would be like the most appropriate, because why would you want to drag someone in that doesn't know anything about it and like, you know, try and have 2 different lifestyles? I just don't think that would work. But obviously there's like downsides and upsides to both of them, but either way, Wes makes up a good point. He's like, hey, this is Angel Investigations, we are here to like, you know, work, not really date. And I don't know, I just like that sort of like angle that like was added in, because now Gunn and Fred get to like talk a little bit more, because obviously they were acting like teenagers, and it's like, besties, again, we are fighting like evil here. Like, let's maybe like stay at ground level and like not have our head in the clouds the entire time, you know? Because I was scared that like something like the last episode where they got swallowed up by the tree, I was scared that that was going to happen again because they get distracted. So I think if they work on that, I think it'd be like a much better relationship that they could have and like make work. But the way that they are, with them being just so like obsessed with the other one, it's like a little much, and that would definitely get in the way of fighting and stuff. But yeah, I think I liked that because it also added in something that Fred and Gunn could talk about other than how much they like each other and how much they want to date each other. So I'm glad they had some sort of conflict that they could get through, you know? Then continuing on with Wes, so interesting. Okay, oh, I forgot about this. He goes to, what is this called? He goes to Jolly Burger. Double Meat Palace fucking wishes they had a Loa demon connected to their drive-thru window. What is happening? Why so many fast food restaurants? Who watched Super Size Me and was like, yes, we must add a fast food restaurant into every show? What is this? I'm at a loss for words for that scene. It was so fucking long. Oh my god, their entire fucking budget was probably into that and the end scene where there's a fire. That's it. That was their entire budget for this episode, I guarantee you. I will say, now, obviously, it looks a little janky. It looks funny. It looks hilarious. But I think, obviously, for the time, like, for television, at the time, I think they did, like, the best that they could, but they could have definitely dialed it back down. The way there is going to be an earthquake, and then there will be fire, and then it'll have blood, and then Angel will kill his son. And I was like, stop moving so much! I get it that I do that, but why are you doing that? You are a cartoon fucking hamburger! I don't know why I'm getting so riled up by this, but it was so funny seeing the fucking hamburger go, like... Oh my god, that was so funny. So, I will admit, it is a little... It's unfortunate that, like, that's how we find out about the whole prophecy of, like, the earthquake, fire, and then blood. And we find it out from a fucking drive-thru hamburger. Honestly, that is the kind of, zany type shit that I would expect on the show. I don't know why I didn't expect it. So moving on. Okay, so this, I love Wesley so fucking much. Oh my god. I'm becoming a little Wes stanny, okay? I'm sorry, but like, also I'm not sorry. Cause he is fucking killing it this season. So, as he always is. I love him. So, the, Angela comes back, and she's like, oh, so here's your check, and also, like, are you okay? You seem kind of, like, sleep deprived. Do you want to get coffee or something? And then oh my god. Literally, I was so nervous that he was gonna go on this date, and then an episode from now, he's gonna find out that she was, you know, double-crossing him, and then he was gonna be upset. But no. What does he say? I need to rewatch it. You're good. I like the lonely thing. Just to fucking, like, immediately be like, no, I'm shutting that down. What the fuck is this? Why are you trying? Oh my god. And then Angel comes in and he's like, yeah, lovely, that was a nice... Just the pan over to Angel being there. Angel and Wesley are an iconic duo, honestly. And then the whole, like, yes, I'm lying to you, but my story is completely true. I'm just, Holt's got me at a bad time. I'm sorry about that. And then she's like, oh, sorry. And then The whole, like, Holtz being like, I do blame you for being followed. Oh my god, and then the fucking pan over to Wesley, and then Wesley's like, bitch, I would have found you anyway. So good. So fucking good. That scene, immaculate. And then it's also just so interesting that, like, I love that he's trying, like, one last time, he's like, okay, Holtz, I'm gonna reason with you. This isn't Angelus anymore. This is Angel. He has a soul. He's trying to do good. What the fuck are you trying to, like, why are you all up in his business all the time? I get it, you want revenge, but he already has a curse on him, so he can't even have happiness in his life. Yeah, so... Hello, Editing Alley here. So, I was just editing this, and I was thinking more about the curse, and I didn't even think about this, but I was thinking maybe because of the connection between Angel and the baby, and the whole end scene of him, like, raving, like, this is, like, how he, you know, knows what true love is because, you know, he has it with his son. And I was thinking, what if that becomes his moment of true happiness? And then he turns into Angelus, and then obviously because, you know, he has that moment of true happiness, he's right next to his son. And then the whole prophecy thing might come true. So I think that also might be, like, another angle that I didn't even think about. So maybe Holtz is, like, trying to get to the baby before that happens, which I didn't even think about. So yeah, I just wanted to add this in because it is something that I'm thinking about, and I think it could be something that could be explored more in the upcoming episodes. Okay, back to the video. But then Holtz, it's interesting. I didn't realize that the, like, agreement, I guess, that he had with that demon to, like, bring him, you know, forward in time. I didn't realize that, like, that was, like, the demon is waiting for him to kill Angel. Like, that's, like, his repayment for, like, bringing him forward. Which I don't really know why, but that's what he wants. He's like, you told me you were gonna do it, I need you to do it. I don't know, I just loved it. I love that scene because Wes is just such a boss-ass bitch. I love him. And then, after the last scene, oh my god. Oh my god, put me out of my misery. I can't do this right now. I was in tears. I was gonna start crying if an earthquake did not just start. Like, I was on the verge. Oh. And then I love the, like, Wes kind of, like, breaking down for a hot second, because he's like, holy fucking shit, I just got told by a hamburger drive-thru that you're gonna kill your son after there's a earthquake, a fire, and blood. Like, that's fucking hilarious. And you're talking to me about this being, like, the best love that you've ever experienced, and, like, the best, you know, connection that you've ever had with another human being. This is fucking hilarious. So, I think that's just also, like, it's so human, like, such a human, like, oh my god, like, just start laughing in, like, the worst possible scenario. And then the earthquake happens, and then there's a fire. I really like the way that the fire happened. I was not expecting it at all. Normally, when, like, they do, like, little things like that, like, ooh, oh gosh, I'm gonna, like, light this candle, and, like, you know, there's, like, a zoom in on the candle, and it's like, okay, obviously something's gonna happen with the candle. But I didn't really realize it. I thought it was, like, I don't know what it was, but, like, the whole him heating up the bottle, and, like, heating up all that, and then that turning into a fire because of the earthquake and it, like, toppling over. Really good. I really liked that. Just seemed, like, organic. The shot of the baby, like, hey, help me out! The earthquake, oh my god. And then he saves the baby. And just Wesley just standing there and staring at the fire, being like, holy shit, it was right. This is a little scary. Okay, so this line, the last line, this is, like, my one critique. Not needed. Well, at least I would have had something to snack on. Like, what is that? You just had a whole fucking monologue thing where Angel's like, this is, like, the first time in my life where, like, love and, like, that sort of connection is actually, like, you know, you know, wholesome and like a good connection between another human being. And then he's like, I would have had something to snack on. Shut up. I think it would have been so much more effective if he didn't say anything and Angel was staring at Connor for like a little too long, and he was just like staring and like kind of smiling and being like a little weird, and it then does zoom in into Wes's face and him being like, oh shit, oh shit. I think that would have been so much more effective. That is like the one thing that I really dislike about this episode. I really dislike that line. If you like it, definitely tell me your thoughts on that, but not needed at all. Which, by the way, that reminds me, did I say this is the IMDb rating? It has an 8.0, which honestly I would give it a little bit more. I really fucking enjoyed this episode. Maybe it's because like the next couple episodes, this is a big like, you know, obviously the beginning point for like the rest of this arc. So maybe that's why, like, maybe they like the other episodes more, but, like, right now, oh, this was good. This was fucking good. So then, so I talked all about Wes, yeah, so then we also get Holtz and stuff, like I already said, the demon's like, you need to kill Angel, and then he goes to Lila. This demon is so goofy. He's just standing there, like, just, like all the time. Like, he's just standing there. Like, it's just funny. His presence in each scene that he's in is so funny. But yeah, so then Lila. Oh, I love her whole, like, you really think I would go against Wolfram and Hart? And then she holds up a sign, count me in. I love her. Even though she wants Angel dead. I know. But a girl boss. She has to do what she has to do, okay? Yeah, then I made a comment. Now I'm just trying to go through all the, like, the rest of the episode to, like, get the things that I haven't talked about. But I'm not sure. It just feels like, yeah, at the end there's a roller coaster, and it's, like, pretty loud. I wonder if, let me rewatch, see if there, I don't know. I was just watching it, and it, like, I've only been on sets a couple times for like short films in like college, but I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder how annoying the audio would have been to like try and get like clean audio for the dialogue, but now that I'm watching it, I feel like I mean it's pretty normal, but I was just thinking because I didn't remember if the roller coaster went behind them at all during the dialogue, and I don't think it does. So anyways, so yeah, so then Wes, no, not Wes, Gunn and Fred get a little ambush, and then I really like how Holtz sends in the one lady to like record. I didn't Spike do that in like season 2? I swear to God that happened, and like he was like studying the way that she fought. Yeah. Else, I already talked about the Fred and Gunn thing, and yeah, and then the end scene, which I do love. Oh my God, I love the Lila clip during the second earthquake, where she's just like, ooh, our plan's gonna keep going, which I thought that the second earthquake was for like whatever like ingredient or something like the demon needed. I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought it was gonna like pan to like or like, you know, cut to a like different shot of like something coming out of the ground with like, you know, an ingredient or something. And I thought that was why they showed Lila, but I think it's just like showing like how unbothered she is. And I think she also just knows about the prophecy and everything, and she's probably like, oh, Angel's gonna kill his son soon. But yeah, oh my God, this episode is just so intricate and like interconnected. And this was a good one. Yeah, so I'm gonna shut up. I've been talking for so long and my throat is kind of dry. So yeah, the next episode that I'll be watching is obviously the next Angel episode, episode 16. And yeah, I'm super pumped to see if like how this continues on, and like that kind of cliffhanger, I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, obviously I don't like the line, but like the line was included for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck kind of comment is that? Was he talking about the baby, or was he talking about the blood coming out of his own head? Vampires do bleed on the show. Do they not drink their own blood? You know? I guess that doesn't make sense. I don't know. But at first I was like, are you talking about the blood on the blanket? And I don't know. I'm stressed out. Okay, so yeah. Next episode, obviously, I'm sure it's gonna keep going with this. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how that continues on. But yeah, with that, thank you to my beautiful patrons over on Patreon. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!